Hey guys, it's Greg. Oh God, I'm up late because of the migraine today that kept me in bed all day. Listen, this is gonna be. I'm gonna try to make this quick. This is just something that's I've tried to remember to keep to say. I can't ever remember to say this, so it just hit me, and I said, I'm gonna come in here and make this. So if you need to speed this up, because I'm liable to say 1,000 damn times, so speed it up. Try to get comfortable here so I can sit. Damn it. Oh, okay. Alright. Guys, I don't know what the age group is or the age range is here, but regardless, whatever your age, if you're watching this video, you're aware of how the world works, and you know the paradigm, you know the Hegelian dialectic, everything is to box you in into this, conservative, liberal, what have you. But past that, all that, okay. If you're young, if you just graduated, or you're going to get a lot of pressure to go to a 4-year college. That's not necessary. I made a lot of money. I did really well for myself. I just went to a 2-year college. I had degrees in industrial mechanical technology, industrial electrical technology, and industrial electronic technology. So, and that's only because of the courses I took. You can go to a 2-year college and come out with 2 or 3 degrees plus a bunch of certificates and diplomas in different areas and stuff. And that stuff looks really good on a resume. And a 2-year college is a whole lot cheaper. But you may not know this, but a lot of the electives, most of the electives, as long as you take them, they're college transferable. They will transfer to a 4-year college. So a 2-year college is a lot less expensive to go to, especially if you're in a state like South Carolina, where the lottery pretty much helps pay for your schooling. If you're older, you don't like your job, go at night. Take advantage of this. And then move along. Now, I'm going to suggest something. You don't have to do what I'm suggesting. But this is what I told my son. And it's probably mostly because I'm what I am, what I was as far as at work. But if you take industrial mechanical technology, industrial electrical technology, or industrial electronic technology, or anything to do with programming or IT, every company in this nation has machinery, has electricity, has something to do with, they need something in the IT program. So you can get a job anywhere. You can move anywhere and you can get a job because you have those degrees. And I'm going to tell you right now, don't go to school to chase women. Don't go to school to party. Go to school to learn. If you do that and you know what you're doing when you get out, you get your job. You cannot fake this. I worked with a guy that has the same degrees that I had, and I don't know what the hell he did when he was in school, but he didn't know shit when he got out. Okay? So, you can't fake it. We all had to qualify. Everybody has to qualify, at work where I worked. And you had to take a fluid pump and a motor, electric motor and a fluid pump. You had to take them both apart, take them off, put them back on, get them realigned using a laser alignment system. Okay, and then you had to of course you had to unwire the motor in the beginning, and you had to rewire it. Everything had to be right. Once you did that, you were qualified. Okay, it took him 4 hours to do this, and he had to get help from other mechanics and other electricians to do it, to finish up. He had a last name that was important at work. Let's just say that. That's how he got where he got. Alright. That happens too, so don't bother getting involved in the politics at work either. Stay out of that shit. That'll get you in trouble. But go to school to learn. And if you're young, don't take this wrong, because I was your age at one time too and thought that older people don't know shit. What you don't seem to realize is older people have already learned, they've already lived that life. They've already lived their life up to this point, and they know a hell of a lot more than you do. Especially about how the ins and outs work regarding work. Like I said, stay the hell out of business politics. Just let the shit go. Let it go. You don't want to be the one that is involved in that. You don't want to get involved in that. So, number one, when you go to school, whatever you decide to do, go to learn. Don't go to party. Don't go to chase women or men. If you're a lady watching this, okay. The electives that you take, make sure that they are college transferable. There'll be some electives that aren't. There'll be mostly they are. And if you're here, you're usually probably involved in or interested in human nature. So me personally, I took a bunch of psychology classes and sociology classes because I had to take electives anyway. I'll also give you some other advice. Because you will have to write papers, make sure that when you start school, take English your first semester. Make sure you take English your first semester and pay attention. Learn where a comma goes. Learn what a gerund is. Learn what a participle is. Learn it all. Pay attention. Go to school for the right reason. Now, I don't know. I don't even know why I'm doing. I'm doing this because I want to try to help somebody. If one person listens to what I'm saying, then I'm okay with that. You don't have to be a mechanic. You don't have to be an electrician. You don't have to be an electronic wizard. Whatever you want to do. Just make sure whatever you do that you learn what you're doing. And make sure that you don't go for partying. You don't go to have a good time. If you're older, you hate your job, work your job and go to school at night. Or if you're on night shift, go to school at day. You already know how life works. So change your life. If you don't like what you're doing, change your life. Change it. Go to school and learn something else. Now, for me, I'm going to give you this advice. I can tell you this, that if you decide to take some type of like industrial mechanical or industrial electrical or electronics or anything like that, all companies in this nation have machinery, they have electricity, they have something that has to do with electronics, and they have an IT department, programmers. If you're going to program, I suggest you learn to program in Unix so that you can work with a Linux kernel if you need to. Look, school is not a joke. Okay? If you want to go to a 4-year college, just go to a 2-year first. It's a lot less expensive. You get just a good quality education. Your transfer, the electives will transfer. If you take the right ones, they'll transfer to the 4-year college. You'll get credit for it. And while you're trying to go to college for the rest of the other 2 years to get that bachelor's, you're liable to come out of tech with 3 degrees, 4 degrees, 2 degrees, a bunch of certificates, diplomas, and stuff because of the courses that you take. So it helps. It looks really good on a resume. So you can get a pretty decent job while you're still going to school. Or if you're just working a job you hate, go to school, do what you want to do, and then, take courses, get your degrees, your diplomas, your certificates. The diplomas and certificates come along with the degrees because you have to get the certificate, then the diploma, and then the degree comes with it. I mean, you've got that diploma and that certificate that comes with that degree. Make sure you sign up for it and make sure you get those. Because they don't tell you this. They don't tell you that once you've gotten your degree that you also qualified for the diploma and the certificate too. I mean, you got the degree, that's the top level. But the diploma and certificate are there too. So sign up for those too. Get those too. All of that really looks good on a resume. So, like I said, when I was younger, I thought I knew everything. And I didn't. And I wish that I had had somebody like me telling me then if I would have actually listened. It's hard to make people listen. They don't want to listen. But they don't realize that older people have already lived their life. They've gone through that crap. They know exactly how things work. So, alright guys, I hope I've helped somebody. If at least one person listens to this and gets something out of it, then I'm okay with it. And I'm not wasting any time. I'm going to go in here and go to bed shortly, so. Alright, have a good one, guys. Just take to heart what I've said, listen to that, and consider it. And for you young people, please don't think that older people don't know what they're talking about. Anytime an older person gives you advice, take it, because that person has already lived his life. He knows what's going on. Alright, now sometimes you get bad advice, so filter it. But don't think that they don't know what the hell they're talking about, because they do. Especially when it comes to stuff like business, politics. Do not get involved in that shit. Just let the supervisors and all that do their own thing, because they're the ones that's getting involved in that shit. You just stay out of it. Um, I mean, if you're in the right, then get involved if you need to, but and it's going to have some kind of ramification with you. Other than that, stay the hell away from it, because a lot of people lose their jobs because they can't stop running their mouth, and then you get branded as this guy that he can't shut up, or he's the guy, he's a troublemaker, or this and that. And it's not because you are, it's because those son of a bitches want to call you that. So you get labeled. So stay out of that. Alright, guys. I hope this helps somebody. I've been meaning to say this for a long time. I just keep forgetting about it. But I'm going to bed. So, alright. Good night, everybody. Have a good one. Please be good to everyone else. And take care, guys.